Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my end of year 2016 favourites. Now I do one of these every single year. I am really sorry that this year it's like later. I've just been busy and I've been very under the weather, just very tired, exhausted from Christmas and New Year's. So I wanted to film this before New Year's, but then I was just so tired, I was so busy, I was doing things after Christmas and I just didn't have the time to sit down and film this video, or these two videos, because this is going to be a two-part video. Yeah, so it is now the 5th, so I'm hoping to get this up either the 6th or the 7th. It's just tonight I've got a family dinner and everything, so it's already 1:30. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy these videos. I have not done a favourites video in a couple of months, so I do have some new products. I might do like a January or February favourites, but these are all my favourites from throughout the year. So I will be repeating myself, I will be saying a few new things that I have loved in the last 2 or 3 months, or even last month. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you guys want to keep seeing more favourites videos every like 2 months maybe, I will see what I can do. And yeah, let's get straight into this video because this is going to be a super long video. So if you guys do not have some water or some food around you, grab some, because this is going to be a long video. I'm going to start off with the face. I'm going to do this in order of how I do my makeup, basically. I've got, for most things, I've got at least 2 favourites. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get straight into it. I did try and get like a drugstore and a higher end price value products in for each sort of category, like foundation, primers and all that. But some things I don't have favourites in. Like, I don't have a favourite drugstore foundation. I did, but I learnt that it's completely like the wrong colour tone for me. And blushes, I don't have that many drugstore blushes, so I just went for 2 higher end ones. They're like sort of similarly priced. There is one product where I don't have a higher end value thing, I only have a drugstore one. All of my brow products are all drugstore products. My lip products aren't. I've got, well, if you count Colourpop as drugstore price, well, it is drugstore price, but if you count it as drugstore, then I've got that for eyes and lips. But other than that, they don't have any drugstore in them. And primers, there are no drugstore eye primers. Or mascaras. I only have one favourite mascara, which is different from last year where I had none. So yeah, let's get straight into this. My first favourite is this Nivea Postman Shaving Balm. Now this I use for a primer. I love this. I have no clue how much of it I've actually used. It's a China bottle, so you can't exactly take it overseas and go travelling with it, but lucky for me I didn't go travelling at all this year, so I used this. I've used all year, on and off. I used right from January all the way to December. I used it at least once a month. I used this, and yeah, I love it. It keeps your makeup on, adheres your makeup to your face, and it lasts quite a long time. It reminds me of the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. That one's just much nicer than this one. As you guys probably know, I haven't actually used mine all this year because I'm waiting to finish up some primers before I go open up a £51 primer. £52, yeah. My next primer is the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Vistage. It's a nice primer. It has its own little pump. It comes out... Ooh. I think I've almost finished it. Comes out like that, and it's very, you just rub it into your skin. It has like a nice little sheen to it, and I I don't know if it makes your makeup last longer or anything. It just, as you rub it in, it makes your makeup go on a lot smoother over the top. Yeah, it's a nice primer. I do love it. It seems to not make my foundation go all icky and stuff. Like, some primers can make my foundation go a bit oily or a bit shiny or just not be itself. I love that primer. There's not really anything bad I can say about that primer. It's great. I'm not sure if I'll repurchase it. That's the thing. Like, I might not repurchase it when I finish it, but it's still a great primer. Like, there are a few primers that I own that I probably won't ever repurchase, but that one's a maybe. I might repurchase that one. You never know. Next are foundations. Now, I got two higher end foundations. They're actually both quite expensive. One's way more expensive than the other one, but the first one is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. Now, I love this foundation. It's the perfect shade for me. It's a great full coverage foundation. It lasts all day. It's amazing. It doesn't have any flashback or anything. I think I have a first impression on this, so I'll link that down below. I love this foundation. I've had it for a year. I do not tend to lean towards this one if I'm going to work or something, but if I have like a special occasion or dinner or something, I will grab this one. But yeah, I love it. It's amazing, and yeah, I just don't like to wear my expensive foundations when I go to work, just because I like to just slap on some foundation that I don't really like or I know will last, but it's cheap so I can just use it whenever, if you know what I mean. The next foundation is the one I've got on my face today. It's the Hourglass. It is the Chanel Vitalumia Aqua Foundation. Now, I've had this foundation for 4 years, maybe a bit longer. I don't tend to open it quite a lot, and I don't tend to use it a lot. I love this foundation. I have a backup of it, which I've had for quite a few years now. This foundation lasts a super amount of long time, and it has an SPF of 15 in it, but it does not give a flashback. It's an ultra light skin perfecting makeup. So it's so light on the face that like you can't even feel that you've got it on. I love it because here, when I like to know that I've got makeup on but not feel it 24/7, if that makes sense. It is about $95, might be more because I haven't bought it here for a long time in Australia. But yeah, I love it, and I can't think of anything bad to say about that foundation. I love it. Then we go on to concealers. So I'll start with the drugstore concealer. It is the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer. I love this concealer. I use the shade Fair, but I've also used the shade Light too. They both go quite nicely underneath my eyes, and yeah, I love them. They camouflage all my dark circles. Sometimes you have to apply like 2 layers, like one heavy layer, one like a little bit of light layer. But other than that, they're really good concealers. I have 2 of the Fair ones. I put one into my when I run out pile because I love it that much. I use it every single day I go to work, and yeah, I grab this no matter what. Like if I'm going to work, I just will grab this concealer. It's amazing because it does not run or anything like that throughout the day. My next concealer that is my favourite is which is probably no surprise to you guys who have watched my channel, it is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Now, I recently bought a backup of this one, so because I was really scared of using it, so now that I've got the backup, we're all sweet. I love it. It feels like there's nothing, doesn't feel like anything on or anything. It's an amazing concealer. I don't have it on today, but I do tend to use a lot of it when I use it. There's nothing really bad I can say about anything I'm showing you today, so yeah. And I just don't want to say every single thing that's like great about them, or else we're going to be here for like 10 hours. Next product is what I use to set underneath my It's what I use to set my concealer. It is the Australis AC On Tour Contouring and Highlighting Kit. It has the 6 shades in here. I only use two of these shades. And it is the beige sort of shade and the banana shade. I mix them together to get sort of like a beigey banana shade to set underneath my eyes. And yeah, I love this one. I like this one a lot more than the Models Prefer one that I also have. And yeah, because Models Prefer one is a lot, the banana shade is very banana-y, it's very yellow. And with my skin tone, I don't like something too yellow underneath my eyes. So, and did buy a backup of this, and then I did also buy the banana shade just by itself. So I'm trying to finish this up before I go on to the other ones. But yeah, it's really a shame that these 4 shades I don't use. So yeah. But I love the banana shade and the beige shade. And I only really use the beige shade because it's in the banana shade. It's in the palette. Now on to face powders. The first one is the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in Translucent. Now this has no colour in it, nothing or anything. I've used it quite a lot. I use it nearly every single day that I apply makeup. I love this thing. It keeps my shine at bay and it's amazing, and it does not change the look of the foundation or anything. So I love it. Okay, and now my next pressed powder is the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder. Now I have the shade Deep Natural, and it's one of the lighter shades. I have 2 backups of this. I use it because I have hit paint on this and I love it. I take it in my bag for any touch-ups or anything. I will touch up around my nose, and or if I get shiny, I've got like a little kabuki brush that I keep. So that's just amazing to take traveling or take in my handbag and just chuck it. If I'm going to work, I take that and my lipstick and the kabuki brush, and that just all goes in a little pouch like this. This is actually the pouch, and goes chucks in my handbag. And now for bronzers and contours. Now I have chosen 2 products that are dual use, so I use them for both contouring and bronzing. More contouring than bronzing, but yeah. The first one is the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. Now this is probably no surprise to anyone who has watched my channel since the start of it. I have loved the Benefit Hoola Bronzer since my starting days on YouTube, and I have had this for so many years, and this is still my first one. Like, no joke, I haven't even hit paint on it yet. It's so weird. It lasts so long because you don't need that much for this sort of bronzy look or contouring look, and I do strip and change every so often. But if I want a flawless contour or bronze, I go straight for the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. No shadow of a doubt. 100% of the time. Always. But yeah, this is my next bronzer is a new one that I have recently found. I heard, was it Sally Jo talk about this like years ago when she first started. Well, not when she first started, because I don't think I watched her when she first started, but years ago. I can't seem to open it. Anyway, it is the NYX High Definition Blush in Taupe. Now they recently, when Sally first started talking about it, it was just like one of those normal blushes with all those bumps in it, but now it's in the high, because I tried to look for it, now it was in the high definition. Because when I was searching for it, I'm like, I want that blush, where is that blush? And I tried to look for it, but they didn't have it in the normal blushes, and so then I looked in the high definition ones, and it was there. Which I kind of like this packaging more because it's more sleek and everything. So yeah, I like this one more, the packaging more, but I love this product. It's amazing. It Reminds me so much of the Benefit Hoola. It's just a little bit more cool tone, so it's perfect for contouring. It's not perfect for bronzing, but I make do. You just make do with it. I don't really know the purpose of bronzing up the face. Contouring does the same thing, and if you do use the same brush, you do the same thing. So, who knows? Now I've got two blushes. First one is the NARS blush in Amore, and if this is probably no surprise to people who have been on my channel for a few years now. I love this blush. It goes with everything, and yeah, I love it. And I like most of the NARS blushes. There's just a few shades that I've got that I don't tend to gravitate towards. I gravitate towards Amore and Dolce Vita more than any other one. And then the next blush is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. Now, I love this, and it does last all day. This is in Capturing. I love these Tarte blushes. Tarte is one of my favourite brands. I have 4 of their blushes, and this one is my favourite. And it just goes with everything. Not everything, but it does go with everything. Okay, now moving on to highlighters. My first favourite highlighter of the year is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. Now this is a amazing highlighter. I wear it basically anytime I really want a glowy highlight for like a full face of makeup. Whereas my other highlight favourite of the year, which is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Escapade, I will wear when I wear sort of like a natural makeup look. Or when I go to work. This is usually the highlighter I will go towards. I have no drugstore highlighters because I just don't have any. Like, I don't use drugstore highlighters because I just can't find any that are really nice. So there are these two. I use them basically the same sort of way, just if I'm wearing like a natural makeup, I wear Escapade, and if I have like a full face of makeup, I usually go towards Moonstone. It's not like I have anything against using Moonstone on a natural look, it's just I don't seem to do it. Moving on to brows. First thing here is the Chi Chi Brow Pomade. Now this is what I have on my brows now, and it's what I tend to wear whenever I want a bold brow or a brow that will last all day, or when I have time to do my brows. Sorry if you can hear outside, I just opened up my window because it's very hot in here. The next thing, which is a new thing in my collection, is the NYX Micro Brow. Just have to close it. Now this reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, because it's got the little spoolie at the end and then the little brow pencil at the top. So when I ran out of my Brow Wiz, I went straight to the NYX Micro Brow, and it's basically the exact same thing. Does the same job, does everything the same way. So I love it. And then my final brow favourite of the year is this Essence Brow Gel. Now this is just a clear brow gel. I love this brow gel. It is like the best brow gel ever. It keeps your brows in place all day and doesn't make them budge. It keeps them still, they don't budge all day, and it's amazing. And it's like $2. And sometimes you can actually get it for 40% off when Priceline do their 40% off sale. So it's even cheaper. It's amazing. Now for eye primers. I got 2 eye primers here. Now, as you guys probably know, MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Best thing. I've been using it for years. I use it mostly every single time I do my brows. This one's starting to dry up now, so I need to use my other one. But recently I've been loving the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And this is what I wore today with underneath all my eye shadows. A little bit goes a long way with this primer, and yeah, it's amazing. keeps my eyeshadow on all day, and because I usually apply concealer over my eyelids anyway, the Mac Pro Longwear paint pot is not really useful sometimes. So yeah, just make sure to set both your primers. And also the Shadow Insurance does not dry out like the MAC one does. With eyeshadow. Now when I go on to eyeshadows, I'm going to start with a eyeshadow palette, which you guys probably saw in last year's favourites video. But it is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. Now I love this palette because it smells of chocolate, and the chocolate smell goes right up onto your eyes, and you can still smell it when it's on your eyes. You can do so many different looks with this. You can do your natural look, you can do your smoky brown eye, you can do pops of colour. You can do my favourite look, which is similar to this one, which is with burgundies and stuff, because you've got a couple of burgundy shades. I love this palette, and I love all the Too Faced palettes. They were just so amazing, and I love these. I love Too Faced. It's like my favourite shadow. It's like oh my god. I love Too Faced. It's like my favourite makeup brand ever. Now going on to single eyeshadows, I've got my Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadows here. These are only 2 of them. I do have quite a few more, and I use them all on this eye look today. So if you guys want to see this, it won't be up yet, but it should be up soon. But yeah, these are my 2 favourite ones. This one is Seeker, and I use that in my crease. Sorry about the hiccups, I just can't get rid of them. And then this one is Paradox, which is on my eyelid, and it is my favourite burgundy shade ever. And I really love my burgundy shades, so I basically got mostly burgundy shades from Colourpop when I got my Colourpop eyeshadows. So yeah, I love it. Now moving on to the Australis Magtalic Eyes eyeshadows. Now these are just like liquid paint pot, like a creamy eyeshadow. They're like the Stila Magnificent eyes that they no longer sell. But yeah, I have 2 of my favourite ones here. I've got Guns N' Roses Petals, which is a nice champagne pink colour, and I love this for like if I'm doing like a natural look. I go put it all over the eyelid, but I can also put it into the inner corner here. And then this one here is Plum Diggity, and it's a nice burgundy colour, and I actually wore this on New Year's Eve in like a smoky eye sort of thing. So if you guys want to see that, I can always do a tutorial on my New Year's Eve look that I did, or like similar, because I packed on a whole heap of glitter over the top of this, which looked really pretty, but may not be good for every day. Yeah, and so my only mascara in this whole favourites thing, I've never really done a favourite mascara ever on my channel, and it is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I only have like a little sample size, but because I don't really like when I repurchase, I don't really want to purchase a new mascara that's like $28 if I've already got like 6 mascaras in my ready to use pile. So I'll wait until I've finished quite a few mascaras, and then I'll go buy that mascara. And I love that mascara, it's amazing on my lashes. And now on to lip products. Now I've only chosen my absolute favourite shades or brands, and because I could be sitting here for hours just telling you all my favourite lipsticks of the year and liquid lipsticks. But I'll start with my first lipstick, which is my only lipstick, and it is the MAC Viva La Glam 2. Viva Glam 2 lipstick. Now it's a perfect nude. I love it. It goes with any sort of look, and it just is like my lips but better shade, and I love it. It's amazing colour, and I use it basically any single day I really want to, because it goes with every single look. Now on to liquid lipsticks. I've got 2 brands. I've got the Colourpop, these are both Ultra Matte Lips. I also have Ultra Satin. I tend to like the Ultra Mattes a lot more. I've got Clueless and Viper. These seemed, and I've got an ultra matte on my lips right now. It's mink or something. But these are my two favourite colours. I tend to lean towards these more than anything. And I love them. They're like nice nudie colours. This Viper reminds me a lot of Mother by Kat Von D, which are my other two favourites. One's Lolita, which is this nude one, and this one is Mother. And I love all the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. At the beginning of this year, I wore these to work every single day, without a doubt. And I took them in my handbag. It was amazing. I just love them. And I recently got the Colourpop lipsticks, so they've recently become my absolute favourites. And I tend to wear them a lot more of the time. So yeah, that's the end of my 2016 favourites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more frequent favourites videos, then just give this video a thumbs up and comment below and let me know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'm sorry for you guys who don't live in Australia, because you can't actually get Australis products anywhere else other than in Australia. So you can't get like these Australis magnetized shadows or the AC on Tour palette. But a dupe for the AC on Tour palette is the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, and for the Magnificent the Magnificent Metals from Stila, which I'm not sure they still have them, but you can probably find them in your country. I don't really travel that much, so I don't really get to see what other people have in makeup wise. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. And I'm really sorry about my hiccups. They've only just started to happen and they're not going away. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks guys.